us didn't feel like we really were listened to or had a voice or really discussed least restrictive environment in these meetings. We've been given added notes to our IEP drafts alleging that our children have major behavior issues and that they're aggressive when those things weren't listed in our previous IEPs. And were never discussed with us prior to the state complaint. We want our children to have bright futures, just like our other typically developing children. We just want our concerns to matter.
My daughter's Adeline. She's 7 years old. She has Down syndrome, and she's a smart young lady. She's very perceptive of her surroundings. And then she likes to go and practice until she's confident. And then she likes to exhibit what she knows. Whenever she's really confident with that, it's heart-wrenching to hear these people that say they love your child to have such negative things to say.
For 4 years, we've asked in every single meeting, and we've even begged really for the smallest increase in Layton's academic time in general education. Every time that request has been denied, not even 5 minutes has been added. It was really frustrating and disempowering to have Layton's team focus on caution over meaningful inclusion, as if his future doesn't depend on the choices we make today. Learning about how general education and special education should collaborate and seeing the strong research supporting inclusion was incredibly validating. It confirmed that our concerns and requests for more inclusion for Layton were not only reasonable, but well supported by evidence and best practices. The intent wasn't to go there to file a state complaint at all. We wanted validation, being like, we're speaking 2 different languages at the IEP table, so we can't communicate effectively at all when we're speaking. My son is Layton Haley. My name is Carmen Haley. I'm his mama. And he is 9 years old and has Down syndrome. And he is just a fun, amazing little boy. He's super smart. He's really funny and he has great rhythm. He's a wonderful dancer and just loves to learn through music.
I have seen that really help a lot of parents and get their voice, and it evens out the power in the room.
They asked us not to individually file.
Oh,
So
really?
that's why we came in and did it as a joint
complaint.
I have the privilege and honor of walking alongside families all throughout the state to empower them really. They are really the ones that know their children best and know what they want. Only 52% of the students in the district are students with disabilities in the district are in the general education environment 80% or more of their day.
The only least restrictive environment is the general education classroom. Yeah. When you see your young kids and you know that their opportunities are being limited because they don't have the ability to be a full-time member of their general ed classes.
We are at the point where we are having to explore all options.
Right.
So, because under IDEA, there are several options, and there's OCR, and there's things that we can do.
I don't think there's a full understanding of what inclusion means and what meaningful inclusion means, what least restrictive environment is.
It's not about inclusion, it's the law.
Inclusion is not just lunch and recess and specials. It is so much more. There's the academic inclusion too. We knew we were out of our depth going into this. We had not encountered these fights before. And so we needed expertise and knowledge and a network of people to rely on to help us navigate these challenging times. Because we're parents. We just want to be parents.
Yeah. We're coming to the realization that a statewide technical assistance center really would be beneficial, especially given the large number of alternate track or emergency certified teachers you have in the state.
To go into these meetings and what we consider to be just basic law, like Michael said, it's not inclusion, it's the law, is so shocking. And then I think even more is just the basic human decency that these are children we're talking about. We are probably in for a long, hard fight, but we're all up for it. And the kids are going to win in this because that's the goal, for the kids to win, and they will be part of their community.
advocacy is a long journey. My son is 36 years old, and I am still helping him self-advocate. So it's a long journey for parents, and it's the most worthwhile journey that you'll be on.